Welcome to MBL Tonight. I'm your host, Sonny Weaver. On tonight's episode, we're going to talk about none other than the quarterbacks. If you've followed MBL Tonight, you know that quarterbacks reign supreme in MBL. We've given you stats basically telling you that without a quarterback, your franchise is lost. So to help us out, we're going to bring on MBL Network Insider Lipp Ripper to help us out with what's going on with quarterbacks across the league. So Lipp, free agency was a big year for quarterbacks this year. A couple quarterbacks especially really are going to be out there to turn around franchises as they come into the twilight of their years. Tell us about those quarterbacks and what you think that will do for those franchises.
Two teams make two huge additions this offseason as the Bears go out and sign Aaron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers. Rodgers says that he can be very valuable to this team because he knows the teams within the division, their defenses, and even the Packers' offense, which can give the Bears a slight edge. The other one is Ben Roethlisberger decides to not re-sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he moves to Miami. This is where everybody thought that Big Ben was going to announce his retirement and stay there for a long time. It turns out, while he was in Miami, he was actually negotiating a deal to sign with the Miami Dolphins. Big Ben will look to be the offensive piece that the Dolphins need to put them into the playoffs. And Aaron Rodgers is looking to turn around the entire Chicago Bears franchise and start to compete in the NFC North. Both of these quarterbacks have had huge careers and are Hall of Fame guys, and they're going to new teams and they're about to turn things around.
So moving from free agency to the draft, the big talk of the first round was the Cleveland Browns and their two quarterbacks that they went ahead and drafted early in the draft. Now, there's some news coming out of Cleveland. So what's coming out of Cleveland? Some league sources saying possibly suspensions?
The situation for the Cleveland Browns is as expected, where both rookie quarterbacks will be suspended for the year. Carter Reed takes a suspension for PED use, and Bradley Stevens takes it for a DUI. Both of these quarterbacks will be serving year-long suspensions, so it looks like Johnny Manziel will still be the guy in Cleveland. Now, everybody expected one of these guys to come out and be the starter, but what everybody didn't want was Johnny to continue being the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. But in this weird turn of events that seems to only fit the Cleveland Browns very well, both quarterbacks get year-long suspensions, and Johnny Manziel keeps his job.
And then from draft to the preseason, some news coming out of Denver that may not be such good news. What's the situation like in Denver with quarterback Cole Parker?
The situation is not good in Denver as Cole Parker has suffered a broken leg and will be out the entire season. The good news is that the Broncos have a team around them that is just coming off a Super Bowl loss. Now, they had a good draft and a good free agency, but the big question is what will they do at quarterback? They signed Landry Jones in the offseason, but surprisingly, the 2-0 Broncos have been riding behind Austin Davis as their quarterback. This is a move that not a lot of people saw, but the Broncos felt that Austin Davis outperformed Landry Jones in practice, so they're going to be going with Austin Davis until something changes. This is a big blow for them to lose Parker for the entire season, but Austin Davis has proved that he can put things together, and the Broncos are out to a 2-0 start.
That's a tough break for the Denver Broncos, who are coming off a Super Bowl caliber season. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do with their backup quarterback situation. As we go forward, we here at the MBL Tonight will tell you that quarterbacks drive this league. So make sure you find that quarterback, free agency draft. Don't get them hurt in the preseason. For all of us here at MBL Tonight, I'm Sonny Weaver. We'll see you next time.